Hi, I'm Carolyn Conti.
Now it's time for Quarantine Tonight. Live from an undisclosed location north of the Platte River, here's your host, Mike Flood.
Well, good evening, Nebraska. Welcome to downtown Norfolk. This is the VFW Post 1644 for the 222nd straight program of Quarantine Tonight on News Channel Nebraska. I'm your host, Mike Flood, and this is the first time in all of those episodes that I have not worn a tie, and that is because I have been waiting for tonight to debut my second jacket that I bought on my family vacation. I was with the family. We were on Broadway in Nashville. They were buying cowboy hats, and left alone to my own demise, I found this jacket on the half off, well, maybe it was 75% off rack, and I thought, I'm going to wear this when Jim Casey comes on the TV to outdo him and his band. And so, look at this. It's even got it on the back. I've been saving this. And of course, I need a bolo tie. I don't have one of those. And I tried to find a black tie, but this is what you get. Jeans and a country blazer purchased on Broadway Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee in early August when it was hot. And speaking of hot, we are going to have a very chilly Thanksgiving. Our chief meteorologist, Jeff Fox, is going to get us all the details. Today, by the way, we actually broke a record temperature in Omaha. Let me see if I can get all the information here off of my gadget in my pocket. Let's see. Today's record in the city of Omaha was 67 degrees. That beats the old record in Omaha of 64 degrees, which was set back in 2006. That's how nice it was across eastern Nebraska today. Yes, very nice, very nice. And I'm lucky to be here. I just got in from the capital city, having watched Archbishop Bergen win their state championship over the Norfolk Catholic Knights. It was a great game. Our congratulations to the Knights of Archbishop Bergen. And as Jim will tell you, my son, who's a freshman, he got himself a runner-up medal today, so it was a very cool day, yes. All right, we have a great show for you tonight. We have Jim Casey and the Lightning Gang, the Lightning Band. They're here. They're going to put on a great show. I know that we get calls all the time. When's Jim going to be on? How about a little bit of that? And you're going to get plenty of it in just a moment. And I want to tell you something. This is the kind of programming that you cannot find on any other channel. And last year we had a 3-week membership drive. This year we've shortened it to about 2 weeks. So we're winding things down. And if you've thought about making a contribution to keep bands like this on shows like this, on this network that no other state in America has anything like it, you need to call now, 1-888-800-1479, and say, hey, sign me up. I'll do $12 a month, maybe $15 or $20 a month. Whatever it is, your contribution matters. I was talking to somebody today on the phone. I was actually talking to Ted, who's married to Molly B., you know, the Molly B. Polka Show. And he and I have gotten to know each other because she's been on our program a few times. And he was asking me questions about our program, and he loved it. He loved it. He said there's very few TV stations in America that even try live music, much less have a program that's gone for almost 18 months. And that's not us, that's you. That's people like you that say, we enjoy this, we want to keep it going. So if you do want to keep it going, call now, 1-888-800-1479, or go to newschannelnebraska.com, or send us something in the snail mail, NCN 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk, 68701. I want to share this quick vignette. It's about Carolyn. She works for us. She's not working tonight, but she's tireless, and she's wonderful, and this is her story.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Conti. I am an anchor reporter here at NCN.
White House officials say the vaccination program for that...
News Channel Nebraska is special because we cover the entire state, so there's a lot of small town communities that get their stories told uniquely by NCN.
The South Sioux City Chamber of Commerce...
I like hard-hitting stories the most. I enjoy covering court hearings and trials, because I know that those are the stories that are really impactful, and also those are the most emotional stories where you get to know the families, the sides of both stories, and it's very complex, but that's what makes them so interesting to me. So moving from the East Coast to the Midwest, I found that the communities here are a lot more warm. People are very friendly and talkative. When I get feedback from our viewers that they enjoyed the stories or that they felt heard by the stories that we tell, it makes me feel like my work is meaningful, and it really makes my entire week, because I'll be thinking about it like, okay, now I have a reason to be doing this. It motivates me.
Ending Test Nebraska tests.
My favorite part of being a reporter is investigation. So when there's a story that has a lot of different angles and we have to dig to find the truth, that's when I feel like I'm really doing my purpose and doing something meaningful.
Show happen. It's 1-888-800-1479. Our goal tonight, 20. We're going to put the names on the bottom of the screen, and we hope that it's something that moves you to be a part of this, and you need to know it means a lot to us, and it means a lot to those folks. And if you can't donate, what we'd ask is to tell somebody about our television station and tell them it's worth watching, and that's good enough if it doesn't work for you. All right, Jim Casey and the Lightning Band, come on up here, Jim. It's nice to have you all back.
Good evening, Mike.
You ready to go? How's your voice? Is it... Last time it seemed like you were having some issues with your voice.
It's loud. I can say that. If nothing else, my voice is loud. And I wasn't having trouble with my voice. I got my teeth fixed.
Oh.
Those are my teeth, and instead of spitting on the cameraman now.
Are those actually affixed?
Those are real teeth. Oh. They're not implants. They're the deal, no faults.
You know what? I did one time. I was running a Tradio show on the radio, and somebody called from the VFW and said that he had lost his dentures at the VFW and dropped them in someone's purse, maybe.
That doesn't sound like they were at the VFW. He dropped it in some gal's purse. There's more to the story than that, Mike.
Yeah, it might have been a different bar. All right, well, tell us about tonight. What do you have coming?
We've got some great music. You know, we've been talking a lot about, and you've been working on getting the music in Norfolk going. There are so many great musicians, songwriters, and a lot of the songs we're going to be doing tonight, because I know you're starting to move a little bit with 92 into some other aspects of creative music, things that people don't hear all the time and that are great music from other parts of the country. And so we're kind of doing a lot of originals tonight.
Oh, great.
I think we've recorded 6 albums, and these songs come from those different albums. And you go, I've heard that before. Who'd you steal that from? They're all mine and Nick Leland's, and so we're ready to go.
Who's this guy off to your left? Because
we've got a partner over here tonight, a guy I really love that we've got to know over the years. His name is Tom Chorus.
All right, Tom.
That's a musical name that goes way back. And Tom is from Lindsay, Nebraska, and he said when he retired, he was going to become a professional harmonica player, which he'd been playing for a long time anyway. But the guy's good. He does the 2 things I love. When you don't know what you're doing or you don't have to play, step back. When you know what you're doing, step up. That's the rule in the band.
That's kind of how it works in broadcasting.
Isn't that what you do too, broadcasting?
Most of the time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jim Casey. He's on NCN and Quarantine Tonight.
All right, folks, thank you. We hope you have a great time tonight and you enjoy yourself. A little bit of joy if you feel like dancing. Here's a song called The Jukebox Has a Mind of Its Own. I'm not in this ballroom for the company. I'm just here to drown a memory. If that old jukebox would straighten up and play a happy song, or we might keep your memory from coming on so strong. But the jukebox has a mind of its own, and tonight your memory won't leave me alone. No matter what I choose, it plays a song about you. The jukebox has a mind of its own. I played this box 1,000 times, trying to forget. But if it's got a forgetting song, I ain't found it yet. I guess my money's just no good at buying peace of mind. And getting over you is gonna take a long, long time. 'Cause the jukebox has a mind of its own. And tonight, your memory won't leave me alone. No matter what I choose, it plays a song about you. The jukebox has a mind of its own. Blow a little for me. I'll quit all my drinking when I feel the healing start. But tell that jukebox not to play your cheating heart. The jukebox has a mind of its own. And tonight, your memory won't leave me alone. No matter what I choose, it plays a song about you. The jukebox has a mind of its own. Yeah, the jukebox has a mind of its own. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's on our Daylight Straight Ahead album? No. That's on one of those albums. Here's a little song, another one that I wrote with a guy named Shel Silverstein. I don't know if you know who he is, one of the great... Thank you, you know who Shel is. One of the great literary and artistic masters. And we wrote songs together. And this is one I wrote, and then the idea came from Nebraska, because there was a football player back in the... late 70s or early 80s named Willie Harper, who was a linebacker, played later for...
San Francisco.
You remember that?
Played for the 49ers.
I think we got it.
Played for the 49ers.
He played for the 49ers later. He was a great pro, and I always loved that name, Willie Harper. I thought, man, if I ever write a song, I'm going to get that song in there, that name in there, and I was writing a song, and when Shel and I got together, we'd play each other things, and I played it for him, and he goes, I like that song. And so we wrote a song about an old blues guy that down in Memphis, Tennessee, on the street, he ends up killing his girlfriend. She was pulling tricks. It's a happy song, but you'll like it. It's a song called Blind Willie Harper. On a stone cold night in Memphis, Willie Harper came to town. A blue tick hounded his heels, a dime in his shoe. Well, he could make that a guitar sing. You should have heard that pavement ring when Blind Willie Harper played them blues. And he sang, hey, Jenny, why'd you go and leave me all alone in the darkest way? Hey, Jenny, why'd you go and leave me with these blind man dues to pay and all these blues to play? Well, in the crimson dim sunlight of Beale Street, here Willie Harper found his home. Just call out any song, he don't refuse. A clean or dirty, a white or black, just a drop a quarter in the hat and hear Blind Willie Harper sing them blues. Well now, one night he stopped in the middle of his song. A love-dealing lady walked by. He said, you sure smell sweet like someone I once knew. The lady laughed and some words were said. His knife blade shining, her blood run red and old. Blind Willie walked off singing the blues. Well, on a stone cold night in Memphis, they took old Willie down. They cut off his hair, took away his hand and his shoes. From the corner of a Beale Street jail cell, sad as a whippoorwill and clean as a bell, I heard Blind Willie Harper sing them blues. And he sang, hey, Jenny, why'd you go and leave me all alone in the darkest way? Hey, Jenny, why'd you go and leave me with the blind man dues to pay? Surprise ending on the voice. A little song there, thank you very much. It's a sad tale, but it's Blind Willie Harper. I gotta take my hat off, it's too fucking hot in here. Woo! I didn't say the F word, did I? Did I? All right. Frickin' is what I said. It's hot. Let's do Hot Rod Attitude, A minor. Here's a song I wrote once for a car show. And we never did the car show, but it was a good song anyway. For all you hot rodders out there, and there are a lot of them around this part of the town, part of the state, there's some for you, a tune called Hot Rod Attitude, like this. Lightning shoes, hair combed back, tight blue jeans, my leather's black. I'm on the edge, ready for a move. I just can't lose this hot rod attitude. Fastest wheels in this town, chopped and lowered to the ground. A Mercury Chrome, ready for a cruise. It's sweet V8 with a hot rod attitude. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should try sometime. I got some dough, your mama don't know that the moon is right. It's a dance, take a chance, we got nothing to lose. Let's go for a ride with a hot rod attitude. Yeah, a hot rod attitude. attitude. All the cats for miles around check us out when we hit town, 'cause I got a gal, she's just dripping with cool. She's a crazy little thing with a hot rod attitude. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should try sometime. I got some dough and your mama don't know that the moon is high. We can drive to the hill for a thrill. We can shoot the moon. Let's go for a ride with a hot rod attitude. Yeah, let's go. Hot rod attitude. Hot rod attitude. Hot rod attitude. Hot rod attitude. Yeah. A little bit of a hot rod attitude. I don't want you to ever lose it. Well, you know, we've been hearing a lot of good music here. When I get the chance, I tune in. And Mike's doing a great job at bringing people from all over the state. My God, we're on fire. I love it. What a hot band. So we do want you to send in, help out, keep this thing going. Send a little money here and there. Here's a song we're going to do that Nick Leland and I wrote. If you'd like to get the limbo stick out and dance a little bit, you sure can. There's room right out here in front and in the back. We've got some dancers. Don't knock her out of her chair, please. Be kind. And a little tune called Love is in Limbo.
She was a dancer in a limbo band. I fell in love as she danced in the sand. I followed her home, knocked on her door, and we went for a walk down by the shore. We ended up in a coconut grove. I tried to kiss her, but she said no. Love is in limbo. Oh, love is in limbo. I don't know why I need that woman so, but never have I seen a lady limbo so low. Love is in limbo. Well, now I work all day in the copper mines, and I dance all night in her limbo line. I hold her close, she drinks my rum. I want to be with her when the morning comes. I take her hand and I beg her to stay, but she don't want no boy from Montego Bay. Love is in limbo. Love is in limbo. Oh, I don't know why I need that woman so. Never have I seen a lady limbo so low. Well, that limbo girl is now mine alone. We have 3 children and a bamboo home. She keeps me strong with her chicken and rice, so I can bring home the money for this paradise. At night I swim in her deep blue sea, but she don't want to limbo with nobody but me. Love is in limbo. Oh, love is in limbo. I don't know why I need that woman so, but never have I seen a lady limbo so low. Love is in limbo. Oh, love is in limbo. I don't know why I need that woman so. Never have I seen a lady limbo so low.
Hey, Quarantine Tonight. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, live at the Norfolk VFW, and Love is in Limbo. That's a song written by Nick Leland, Jim Casey and Nick. What year was that you wrote that? Oh, microphone. Oh, come on up. What?
We were dancing with each other when we wrote this song.
What year was that?
I think we wrote this song in about 94, 95.
Oh, the year I graduated from high school.
I was just about out of high school. I was taking correspondence to finish then.
Actually, I was in 1993. Oh, yeah, Randy was in 8th grade. I was a senior.
You and Randy were in the same school together out in Kearney.
Oh, yeah, the special Kearney school we don't want to go there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were going to have more here with Jim Casey and the Lightning Band. It's a fun night. What are you thinking of in the next set? What are you going to take our way here?
Well, we're going to feature we've got some good songs coming up. I don't want to surprise you. I mean, I don't want to blow it. This is supposed to be the thing for the audience out there.
Oh.
We got a couple dirty songs coming up. We don't, Mike.
When Jim gets on the TV, I kind of like to know what the playlist is.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Right in the middle of the next set, we're gonna sing and play the Old Rugged Cross.
Okay, that's
I
good.
think that ought to be enough for our audience out there to know we're a bunch of good boys.
There's only 2 musicians that I like to see the playlist before they come on. You are a choir boy compared to Bob Hupp. But Bob Hupp, we have to see his and have it notarized before he gets on. Yours, we just kind of like to kind of know where we're going, you know.
I let a word or two slide once in a while.
That's nothing like that's Fisher Price compared to what Bob does.
Well, we love Bob Hupp. He has some great jokes, and he's famous all over in the United States for doing that.
Yeah.
And you know how he tells the first part of the joke real slow, and then the punch line he says real quick.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid he's going to get kicked out.
We're just grabbing for the cane to get him off, and he takes it with him.
That's called the hook.
Yeah, that's the hook. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Quarantine Tonight, and while we do have a lot of fun with Bob and, of course, Jim, this program means something to people all over the state, and something we don't talk about a lot, but and I think people think the coronavirus, the epidemic, the pandemic had something to do with it. Let me tell you something. Loneliness existed in our country before this virus ever hit us. And there are people in farmhouses that maybe live by themselves, a spouse who's passed on, and they connect with this show because it's like connecting with the community that sometimes their health doesn't let them move around like they used to, but they have a window into the types of nights that they used to enjoy every night. That's why this program is important. And if you like it, if you support it, if you want to see local Nebraska musicians do this, then make the decision right now. Say, hey, I'll do $15 a month. That's 66 cents a day or show, and I'll make this happen for the next 12 months, and then we'll be done with it. But if you'd be willing to do that, we'll send you a Quarantine Tonight t-shirt. And, of course, all you got to do is call this number, 1-888-800-1479, or go to the website, newschannelnebraska.com, or send us a letter to that address that we talk about every night. And maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for your neighbor that you know loves programming like this. It helps it keep it on the air. And we'll show you some ladies that they certainly aren't lonely, but they do get their jammies on early to watch Quarantine Tonight.
It's added so much to their entertainment. They look forward to it. They have their favorites. After the news, it's their main form of entertainment that they love to watch.
And what are your interests? Not just polka, but
I just want to thank you guys for being able to do this for not just our Nebraska, Northeast Nebraska, but for our facility. We take full advantage of it.
we're back here, Quarantine Tonight. It's Jim Casey and the Lightning Band, and the harmonic player. This is the first time I've had you on the show. Tell everybody what your name is again.
Tom Corris from Lindsay, Nebraska.
And he says it like he means it. And by the way, Tom here worked at Lindsay Manufacturing for 48 years. Your dad started there, and you started there when you were 11, basically.
Well, part-time, yeah. I mean, didn't have enough to do at home, so.
So the 11 didn't count into the retirement.
No. Full-time at 71.
And it was a great career, wasn't it?
It was great. It was great right there. Got to stay right there in a little town of Lindsay in a little acreage, and I could ride my mule to work, and I did a few times, so it was close by, and yeah, all the big city benefits, but
you don't get that in Omaha. But by the way, he was also in a band, Pure Country, with your boys, right, out of Spalding?
Yes, that's correct. My youngest son was the drummer, and there were 6 of us in the band.
If you could be in a band with your siblings, and your sons, that had to be some of your best days of music.
Yeah, it was. He started, he was 15, I believe, and I know there were a lot of Saturday night gigs where he'd rather been home with his buddies maybe at a beer party. So he thanked me later for that.
It's at a different legal limit or age in there, Lindsay, Nebraska.
We know his sons. They didn't miss anything. I'll guarantee you.
It was great. It was great with playing with them. Yeah.
What I love about your leather jacket here is this is like the state trooper version of a musician's harmonica deal. Just like you'd keep bullets in on a state trooper, you've got a harmonica in every pocket. You've got about 15 harmonicas here.
Well, that's right. The thought behind it is if I forget one, I forget them all.
How many do you have? You got them on the inside?
There's about 22. I think I need them for a lot of church music. Is
22 harmonicas?
Yeah, they're here.
You ever get stopped by an officer and they say, "What's in your jacket?"
Not yet.
22 harmonicas? All right. You and I might be the only two that think that's funny, but.
Joined the band?
Yes, I'm sorry. The Tom and Mike show is now concluded. Jim, it's your show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Quarantine Tonight with the Jim Casey Lightning Band right here on NCN.
All right, welcome back. You know, we need all those harmonicas because you never know what key Jim's going to do a song in. So what key is the next one in there, Jim?
This one will be in the key of A. It will be in B sharp. No. Key of A. Here's a little song. This is a Nebraska song, sure enough, about a girl that runs off with a rodeo rider. My God, that would be tempting. I know I'm tempted when I see those girls that are riding in the rodeo. I don't think any outfit looks better than a beautiful girl riding in a rodeo in that Western gear. But we're going to move on to a little song called Toby. Toby told me she was born with a suitcase in her hand. She was destined for the bed of a bronco busting man. One supper chair was empty when her ma and pa sat down, and I was Toby's ticket when she headed underground. Toby, it's alright. We all born blind, but we soon see the light. The sun's got my mind, dust's got my bones. Toby, won't you go back home? From the shifting sands of Texas to the Bartlett County Fair, Toby never seen the lines of graying in my hair. But sometimes she would shiver just a-laying by my side, oh Lord. And I wonder if she knew she'd been taken for a ride. Toby, it's alright. We all born blind, but we soon see the light. The sun's got my mind, dust's got my bone. Toby, won't you go back home? Strap, it's a Texan's trap, a saddle is his throne. But when the maple leaves come flying, Lord, it's time to ride alone. So I left her with a 10 spot in an Albuquerque cafe. told me there don't pass a dawn I don't see your face. Told me it's alright. Oh, we all born blind, but we soon see the light. The sun's got my mind, dust's got my bones. Toby, won't you go back home? Well, Toby, it's alright. Oh, we all born blind, but we soon see the light. The sun's got my mind, the dust's got my bones. Hey! Well, Toby, won't you go back home? Go back home. Go back home. Go back home. Go back home. Whoa, yeah. And by the way, she did go back home. She went back to Bartlett, Nebraska. She got on the phone out there in New Mexico, called Mom and Dad. Yep. They came and got her, and she and the baby came back home. No, wait, no, that's in part 2.
If you want to hear how it ends, the story ends, you can buy it on the Blue Oasis album.
All right, Matt, I'd love to hear that. Here's a little song. Let's do The Wolf, okay? Here's a little song I wrote when I bought my first house. And I sobered up and looked at the house after we moved in, and it was something. And but we fixed it up, we painted it and sold it, and everything was fine. But as I was figuring out how I was going to make that, it was $112 a month payment on the house. How I was going to cover that. And I wrote this song. It's called The Wolf. Well, everybody wants a little action. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Well, I can hear that whoa at my back door, mama. I can see that look in your eye. The banker, he gets all my money. My woman, she gets all my love. And the devil, he just wants my body for the fire. And the good Lord wants my soul above. But I think my cup runneth empty. All I really want to do is love and live. Well, I can hear that wolf at my back door, mama. But I done give all I've got to give. Yeah. Well, the bound dog is begging for his supper. And the babies are crying for new shoes. And the tax man, he just wants my living. But he says I can keep what he don't use. But I think my cup runs empty. All I really want to do is love and live. Well, I can hear that wolf at my back door, mama. But I done give all I've got to give. Yeah, I done give all I've got to give. Oh, Randy Falter. Man, there's a wolf at the back door, but you're going to make it, Mama. We're going to do a little song that we always try to do something on the spiritual, religious side at our shows. We've been kicked out of many a bar for kicking into our religious part right in the middle of it. You guys aren't selling any whiskey for us, but that's okay. We're going to call Tom Chorus up to the microphone to play a little song that we love to do. You may remember this from church or maybe from your childhood. A song called The Old Rugged Cross, and it goes like this.
D.
Huh? D. I'm in C.
Dog. You want to be C?
I want to be C.
Will
See,
do.
I knew I was going to get you in trouble. Folks, this is all part of the exciting part of show business. It's okay. As soon as we leave here, Tom's going to fire me. All right. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross. We're the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was saved. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To that old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. And you'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever cross. Till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Yeah, all right. And you were right, Tom. It should have been in the key of D. I was getting way down there, Johnny Cash land now. Okay. Hey, let's do this little song. I'm just kind of picking them as we go. This is kind of a fun song. It's about, if you can imagine, out floating on the Elkhorn River. But I wrote this when I was floating on the, what's the river? The Harpeth River, outside of Kingston Springs, Tennessee, where I lived. And fishing in a flat bottom boat. Nothing could be better, drinking a few beers, got some sandwiches and other things that we might have for our own pleasures as we're riding the river. All right.
Here's a song from the Kingston Springs Suite
called Floatin'. Well, I woke up this morning and heard a little bird say, ain't nobody supposed to work on such a sunshiny day. Merry, 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 life is but a dream. Let's go floating and loafing and a-smoking downstream. Well, me and Matt don't work in the summertime. We got a flat bottom boat and some fishing line. In the day, in the sun, in the soft summer breeze, go floating and loafing and smoking downstream. Floating and a loafing and a smoking and a floating, smoking and a floating and a loafing and a toking and a. Are singing to the Bob White band, singing songs about somebody's master plan. It's as easy as it looked and as easy as it seemed. Let's go floating and loafing and a toking downstream. Floating and a loafing and a smoking and a loafing, smoking and a floating and a loafing and a loafing. I woke up this morning, heard a little bird say, ain't nobody supposed to work on such a sunshine day. Merry, 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 life is but a dream. Let's go floating and loafing and toking downstream. Floating and a loafing and a smoking and a toking, smoking and a smoking and a smoking and a toking. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're free at last, boys. Oh, yeah. I ain't got no worms. I ain't got no minutes. Yeah. All right, boys. Just a floating and a loafing and a smoking downstream.
Right out here on the Norfolk River.
Right on the Norfolk River. We'll be swimming out there pretty soon. It won't be long. They're going to have the rapids going down there, and you'll be down there on a little raft going down over there right next to Henningson's.
They're going to start the Polar Club right here in Norfolk.
A polo club.
Polar Club.
Polar club.
That's the guys that get in the frozen river.
Well, Mike will be showing off doing that next year later in the winter. Yes, we've got Mike Flood down here at the Norfolk Mill Dam. He will be going in. He will be going in wearing only his tidy whites.
And
Look out for that dead body. All right, here he comes.
And maybe if that happened, we'd issue a flash flood warning.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
You know what people do need to know is that Norfolk, this town that we're in right now, is on the move, and that river that has not really been given much credit since the flood control went in is going to transform itself. And you're going to be playing on the docks of that, watching people. It takes 3 hours to float through the city of Norfolk. Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't. To float the city of Norfolk?
Yeah.
That's some weird, wacky, wild stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just get in a raft and...
when we're celebrating together and partying, it takes us about 3 hours to get up down from where we're at. But
well, I tell you what, we are happy and enjoying the night with Jim Casey and the Lightning Band. We've got everybody here, even this Randy Falter from Pierce, Nebraska. Randy is also, he's not officially the mayor, but he should be the mayor of Pierce. He's the publisher of
Randy's
Pierce.
been to too many city council meetings to ever run for mayor.
He knows where all the bodies are buried in southern Pierce County. Yeah, they know where you're mayor. And how many different bands are you in, actually?
Just a few. I don't know.
We need numbers here.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Like, he's been on the stage of a lot of different bands for a long time and done a great job at it. It's nice to see him back in action. Now, I did get something on Facebook. They wanted to know if you were going to do the Dorothy Corn Blues, and of course,
You just made that up.
no, I didn't. You can check it out. You can check it out. And if you are not from Norfolk, they're going to need the background on who Dorothy Corn is. If you do the song, I'll let you provide the background.
All right. Well, we'll do that at our last set. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Is that good?
We'll see. I'm not.
I don't want anybody to leave and go to bed or go get a snack if it's coming on.
Well, I don't want them to go anywhere right now. What I want them to do is call that number at the bottom of the screen.
All right.
It's easy. Tell them what that number is one more time.
Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. It's 1-888-800-1479. That's the number you call if you want this to continue. If you want live local music to be on television as many nights as in a month as possible, we appreciate you being a partner with us. And for $15, you can get a Quarantine Tonight t-shirt. They don't let you even wear it into the Nebraska prison system because this is like extreme contraband. They don't want anybody to see it. In fact, I was sitting at a restaurant the other day, Michael's Cantina, and somebody walked right in wearing one, and I thought, there is a supporter of News Channel Nebraska.
There you go.
$15 a month, and it gets the job done. So all you got to do is call this number right now, 1-888-800-1479, or you can do it safely and securely at newschannelnebraska.com. We have, I think, 16 to go if we're going to meet our goal by 10 o'clock Central. Okay, here it is. Have you seen this before, Jim?
They trade on the black market.
I've never seen. That's the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
That's nice. That's nice.
That'll be nice this winter.
It'll be real nice. It's 100% cotton, by the way. And you can get it in a T-shirt if you like.
Wouldn't that be a nice gift for somebody to sign up for, and then you can give that gift as a gift? They can give it. It'd be a great gift.
You'll have it next week, not before Thanksgiving, but you'll have it next week, and we'll make sure it gets to your house. If you want, you also get the NCN member card, which gets you discounts at restaurants and at attractions across Nebraska. All right, so you're watching. You're liking this, please make that call, 1-888-800-1479. I want you to see this video, and it's Eric McKay is on here. Eric McKay, I don't know if you know him, but he's been a workhorse for News Channel Nebraska, has done a great job for us, And I want you to see what he's got to say about local news in rural Nebraska.
I think for the average Nebraskan, what NCN has to offer more than anything else is news whenever you want it. We're on 24 hours a day. Anytime a Nebraskan wants to know what's going on in Nebraska, not in some border state or somewhere else, they can tune in to NCN at any time of day and get the information they need.
There's been an increase in speeding and really...
Local news is so important, I believe now more than ever, truly local news, because we operate in an industry that more and more is being gobbled up by corporate interests that are from out of state. The people that work here are people that are truly part of a family at NCN. I think what we offer to communities is the ability to tell the stories that don't get told at other TV stations. We're unaffiliated, we're truly independent, so we don't have to abide by any network requirements. That gives us the flexibility to be a lot of places that a lot of other TV stations just can't get to. You know, in the last year, I've really been proud of the way that we have covered the pandemic, not just the nuts and bolts of what COVID-19 is, but how it's affecting communities, and more importantly, how communities are responding, coming together, how Nebraskans are helping each other get through this unprecedented time we've been dealing with the last year plus. NCN is something worth supporting. I love providing NCN as a service to the people of Nebraska, and I hope that that people enjoy getting NCN as much as I enjoy providing it for them.
All right, we're back here on Quarantine Tonight, Nebraska's only variety show. We've got Jim Casey and the Lightning Band, and we're asking for your support, 1-888-800-1479. We've got about 48 minutes left on this program, and we've got 16 to go, 16 partners that will do $12, $15, or $20 a month. And call that number, get online, or send us a letter. Jim and company, are you ready for round number 3? Let's do this. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath is hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, slipped into your dream. Hey, Pancho was an outlaw, boys. His horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants. The honest world of people. But Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. Oh, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he don't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The Dusty Pancho did down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. All the pole. Poets tell how Pancho fell, left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your presence true, but save a few for lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old, and all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose, a few brave federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We sure appreciate that. We got a full house back there now. Looks like 3 of the Beatles back there.
I think there's only 2 left, Jim.
There's only 2 Beatles left alive. Are you kidding me? Is that true? What happened to John's wife?
She's not a Beatle.
Wasn't she a Beatle? I thought
she was never a Beatle, and she never will be.
Let's do Genoa. Okay. There's a little town southwest of here that every once in a while on Sunday, I'll drive over to Tarnoff and catch 10 o'clock or 10:30 Mass over there. I forget what it is in Tarnoff. And then go down to Genoa and have breakfast down in Genoa.
Oh, man, that sounds
good. Down at the Great Plains Cafe. Great place to eat in case you're looking for a good breakfast and
Tell
good
them Jim
pancakes.
Casey sent you.
Yeah, and they'll throw you out of there right away. Okay, here we go. A number of years back, we had a couple friends that they were motorcyclists, and they went all the way to California, and on the way back from California to Genoa, both of them bit the dust on their motorcycles, and they're in that great Sturgis in heaven right now. But we wrote this little song for them. It's called Genoa. What key is this in? Starts in G. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went out to California, where the good life's supposed to be, where the streets are paved with silver, a California dream. I found my way to the Golden Gate. I've been to Mexico, but now I wish that I was thumbing my way back home. I gotta get back to Genoa before the snow falls, just to see my old friends again and say hello. Tell the folks back home if I forget to write. I'm blinded by these LA lights. I gotta get myself together before I go. Well, I work my job, I get my pay, and spend it in the bar. Then I walk down by the freeway and watch the passing cars. Just waiting for some eastbound freight as the California sun goes down. I gotta swallow my pride and find my way back home. I gotta get back to Genoa before the snow falls, just to see my old friends again and say hello. Tell the folks back home if I forget to write. I'm blinded by these LA lights. I gotta get myself together before I go. I gotta get back to Genoa before the snow falls, just to see my old friends again and say hello. Tell the folks back home if I forget to write. I'm blinded by these LA lights. I gotta get myself together before I go. And I wish that I was thumbing my way back home. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Taking it back to Genoa, good old Genoa, Nebraska. We're happy to be from Nebraska. It's one of the best things I can say about myself. I was born in Nebraska. I don't know where I was bred. Or wait a minute. I'm getting in. I don't know that much about biology. I better just not touch that one. All right, boys, let's keep on moving here a little bit. I want to thank and apologize to Tom Corris over here. He was only going to do 5 songs with us, and I made him stay up here the whole time. And you're doing great, man.
Well, it's an honor to play with real musicians, so I'm humbled.
Well, I hope you're including me in that.
Yes, you are.
All right, Tom, thank you.
You
may stay up here.
We're going to get you to use every one of them harmonicas in all your pockets.
Oh, boy.
2, 3, 4. Over in my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. A heavy rain's been falling. Seems I hear your voice calling, it's all right. And it's a rainy night in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. It feels like it's raining all over the world. Well, now the neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. A distant moaning of a train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. And it's a rainy night in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world. Yeah, it feels like it's raining all over the world. And how many times have I wondered? It still comes out the same. No matter how you look at it or think it is, it's life, and you just got to play the game. Find me a place in a boxcar, so I take my guitar just to pass some time. You know, late at night it's hard to rest. I hold your picture to my chest, and I feel fine. And it's a rainy night in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over this world. Oh, yeah, I feel like it's raining all over the world. On a rainy night in Georgia. A rainy night in Georgia. I'm talking about a rainy night.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Quarantine Tonight here on News Channel Nebraska. Wow. You've got a studio audience tonight that exceeds 10. That makes you the all-time winner.
All right. Yay!
I think that makes you the all-time winner. It's so nice to have a studio audience. We're at the Norfolk VFW. That's Post 1644. You don't have to be a member of the Post to come on in and come on back anytime we're having a show. It's open to you, and we hope you enjoy it. So if you're from Alliance and you're watching this, pack the car and come on over.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we have Matthew Mayer. Matthew is a world-renowned pianist, and he is going to be out here tonight, just him, and he's going to be performing. If you want to just share time with the family and listen to good music, he'll be here. Thursday night we start at 6 p.m. We've got 2 acts, and you'll love it. It's Thanksgiving together with News Channel Nebraska. And then on Friday night, Jimmy Weber's going to be here. And he just performed for one of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the United States Air Force in Washington. And he's here on Friday night. So we've got a big week. And we want to thank Jim and the Lightning Band for being here. They've got a lot of music coming up, including some stuff you're going to really enjoy. If you're from Northeast Nebraska and maybe you went to a movie theater at one time in your life, you're going to enjoy that in just a little bit. Right now, what I would ask is that you say yes to this programming. You say, you know what, I want this to continue. I believe in it. I think it's good for my soul. I think it's good for my family. It's good for the state. It doesn't happen by accident. To be honest with you, there's a lot of reasons this show shouldn't happen. People don't have live musicians all the time. That's something that really worked for radio stations in the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s. But people got out of the business of live music long time ago. But we've stayed in it. We've stayed in it because people like you have said, we want to do this, and we want to do it for another year. So if you would consider becoming a partner with us at $15 a month, we'll send you a Quarantine Tonight t-shirt, a sweatshirt, 100% cotton. You got to tell us your size. Call this number right now, 1-888-800-1479. We are almost done with this effort. We are almost done with it. We're going to size it up at the end and figure out what we can afford next year to keep this going. But it doesn't happen without you. If you don't want this to continue, it's okay. Tell somebody else about the station. Do what you can. But we can't keep it going without your commitment. So 1-888-800-1479 or go to newschannelnebraska.com right now or send us something in the mail for the year at NCN 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk 68701. I want to share this with you. It's really a story about Father Joe, who does Mass each morning at 8:10. We never, ever, ever dreamed we'd still be in this position. But he has connected with so many people across the state of Nebraska. People from Omaha and Falls City and Scotts Bluff and McCook drive to Columbus to go to St. Isidore's for morning Mass, and they just want to meet the guy because he has connected with people. Not even just Catholics. He's visiting with everyone, and he loves it. And even his cat, or someone else's cat. Here's more about Father Joe.
When you support News Channel Nebraska, you're supporting programs that are important to you and your neighbors. And for a limited time only, we have a very special way to say thanks. If you or someone you know enjoys worshiping with Father Joe on NCN, we'd love to send you this scented prayer candle, our gift to you when you join at $20 a month as a sustainer. This beautiful candle is hand-poured in Madison, Nebraska, and features a picture of Father Joe along with instructions to help you pray the rosary. You've seen Father Joe light a candle each morning. Now you can light your own and pray with Father Joe as part of your daily worship while enjoying the lovely harvest scent of this exclusive candle. But supplies are limited, so be sure to make your gift today by calling 888-800-1479 or sending your donation to News Channel Nebraska. And thank you for your support.
Cold on Thanksgiving, but you've got us. We'll be on air at 6 p.m. with a show at 6 and 8. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's Jim Casey and the Lightning Band. You're right here on News Channel Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. We've been outside smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. We're just tuning up now, but that's part of our show. Yeah. I was a highwayman. Along the coast roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. baubles to my trade. Many a soldier left his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the year of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn to Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. And when the yard broke off, they said that I got killed. But I am living still. I was a dam builder across the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that gray tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around and around. I fly a starship across the universe divine, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a way to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain, and I'll be back again and 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 again. Thank you so much. Man, that's better than our laugh track we had. We used to bring our own applause track here to the quarantine, and we were so popular for a long time with that.
You guys are way better. We love you.
You're way better than the applause track.
If you're watching still, you got a few minutes to come on down.
Hold on. Jim's out of tune. Jim's out of tune, but he usually is. I sing a little out of tune anyway, so it's a kind of a beautiful marriage of tone. All right. Can I have that little chair? Yeah. Just throw that on the floor. All right, I'm getting that ready for Dorothy Korn. I'm going to sit on that.
You know, most people don't know this, but when you're a blues guy and you're going to do a blues song, you got to sit down, you know, to sing the blues. Because here in Norfolk, even white boys, we do get the blues.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. You know, this is when I was living down in Mississippi. Down there. In Cotton Field. Or was I living in Humphrey? Maybe I was living in Humphrey then. We was out in them shelling corn all day long, walking the beans. Man. All right. Is that what we're doing? Dorothy Corn? All right, Matt brought me the chair. We're going to do a blues song. A blues song about Norfolk, Nebraska, why I had the blues when I was a kid. That's for sure. And it goes like this. Yeah, come on. I'll see you now. Norfolk, Nebraska, 1964. Granada Theater standing by the front door. Just waiting in line to see a little porn. Went out through the front door, stepped Dorothy Corn. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. Yeah, I got the Dorothy Corn blues. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. And I don't know what to do. Out in the concession stand where them bright lights shine. There were 10 other fat kids like me in that line. I said, I'll have some popcorn and a big old Hershey bar. Dorothy said, I'll take it out and trade in the backseat of your daddy's car. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. No, I got the Dorothy Corn blues. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. And I don't know what to do. Well, now Dorothy looked at me with them eyes that crossed. She said, listen here, kid, I'm the boss. You kids shut up now and you better make it soon. That's when I dropped my pants and shot Dorothy a big old moon. I got the Dorothy Corn blues, Lord. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. And I don't know what to do. She had a big old flashlight that was longer than a hose. She said, listen here, kid. I said, nobody knows. Didn't I kick you out of my theater in 1963? I said, no, that was Mike Flood. He looks a lot like me. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. Oh, I got the Dorothy Corn blues. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. And I don't know what to do. Take her up, boy. I ain't saying she's good looking, I ain't saying that she's bad. Gonna tell you something, folks, gonna make you feel sad. She could kiss a handsome prince, change him into a toad. She could smile at a freight train and make it take a dirt road. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. Oh, baby. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. And I don't know what come on now, Randy. Now, Dorothy put Madison County on the national news. Now the whole world knows why we sing them blues. So if you die in Madison County, better have more than a few cents. You might be buried on the wrong side of Dorothy's fence. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. Oh. I got the Dorothy Corn blues. on now. Need you to help us out back there in the back. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. Last night I dreamed I died. I was standing at heaven's gate. There stood the devil himself just crying in wait. I said, hey, devil, why you looking so forlorn? He said, I just got kicked out of hell by Dorothy Corn. Dorothy Corn Blues. Yeah. I got the Dorothy Corn Blues. I got the Dorothy Corn Blues. And I don't know what to do. I got the Dorothy Corn Blues. I got the Dorothy Corn Blues. I got the Dorothy Corn Blues. And I don't know. No, we don't know. No, we don't know what to do.
Good night, Dorothy, wherever you are.
Yeah! Man, the Dorothy Corn Blues.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Feels so good to sit here. I'm going to stay here. My bud is thanking me. All right. Let's see. We got a little tune Nick's going to do for you right now. A great vocalist, and always great when he steps up and sings this little song that all about that heartache we got going on. It's a really good country song. Yeah. All right. I can hear you crying back there all the way from the back of the room. Sea of Heartbreak.
Oh, the lights from the harbor, they don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift in the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, the sea of heartbreak. Oh, how did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? Always to sail the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, the sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I'd give just to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Oh, come to my rescue. Oh, come here to me. Oh, take me and keep me away from the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, the sea of heartbreak. the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was Mr. Nick Leland throwing it right out there for you. Next to him on the drums, a big hand for Mr. Randy Falter, the king of Pierce County. And right over here next to me, the only guy that dresses better than Mike Flood on stage, got a better looking outfit on tonight. Matt said, I want to do something. I don't want to really push off the polka people, the polka crowd. But I want the country western and a little bit of rock and roll. So he's got polka, he's got country, he's got rap artist. What else you need? You get the prize, Matt. Give him a big hand. Come on now.
The total package.
You are the total sex package tonight. All right. May I say that on air?
You did. You just did.
Oh, good. Let's do a little song now. How about Midnight in America? Okay. This is the part of the show where it's in the key of E minor, where I always tune up my guitar, all part of the show. Oh, that's a little booger right there.
Jim's guitar tuner was bought at Midwest Music.
Give him a plug.
Yeah, that's right. Midwest Music, go on down. They got tuners, they got capos, they got guitar strings. Everything you need for Christmas, go on down and get all the things that those guitar players desire.
That's right. Tell him Christian sent you. Oh, wait, he works there. Yeah. All right. You heard us talking about you. Now you're coming back in. All right. Three. Beside me in the shotgun seat, my VA's a wound up tight. I was raised on American dream. I was born to rock and roll. I got a hot blood in my veins and a fever I can't control. It's 12 o'clock, my top's rolled down, the radio's up, jayhawking, screaming, who do you love in this midnight in America? Midnight in America, midnight in America, midnight in America. I don't know where my life's going, but my hands are on the wheel. We
might drive all night long. You know how good it's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching News Channel Nebraska. This is Quarantine Tonight. You want to come back with an encore? We'll take a quick break. It's time now for news. We'll be right back. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. I tell you what, we're out of commercials. We're out of asking for money. We're just doing this for fun at this point. And however long they want to play is however long we're going to be here. We appreciate it. We appreciate the band, and we're here after news and weather and sports and all that other stuff. And we're just having fun now. So you're watching Quarantine Tonight. Jim, you didn't even know this was happening, but what are you thinking tonight? What do you...
What do I think of this thing?
Actually, I haven't had...
I think you're out of your mind.
I haven't had an encore.
I like that feature in a human being because that's when stuff starts.
I don't think we've had an encore for over a year.
Oh, yeah. I think we did the last encore.
We did the last encore. You might have done the last encore. We don't have very many anymore these days because everybody's got to go to work in the morning, but...
yeah, I'll be up. I'll be up at the crack of 5. I know the rest of the guys in the band will.
Up at the crack of 5, you know?
Yeah, we'll be up at the crack.
That's right, folks. Don't adjust your TV sets. We're taking over right now. No commercials, and we're going to keep bringing the music.
No commercials, no asking for money, nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Casey, the Lightning Band, right here on News Channel Nebraska.
All right, thank you, folks. We've been doing a lot of original songs tonight. Here's one we recorded many years back. A song called Cry, Cry. It goes like this. Everybody's on the move. Ain't no reason hanging around. There ain't nobody gonna miss me. I'm just one more leaving town. I guess I wore my welcome then. And that last kiss was goodbye. There ain't no love you can hold. And it's time to cry, cry. Ooh, cry, cry, cry. Was it 10,000 years ago? Well, I thought your love was mine. Where it went, I'd like to know. Well, I won't forget your face. I still can see your eyes. There ain't no love you can hold. When it's time to cry, cry. When it's midnight in your bed and you wait with empty arms, well, will you miss my body warm when you're still awake at dawn? I guess I'll never understand how we let it all go by, and we watch our love go bad. Now it's time to cry, cry. Ooh, cry, cry, cry.
10,000 years ago. Well, I thought your love was mine. Where it went, I'd like to know. Well, I won't forget your face, and I still can see your eyes. There ain't no love you can hold when it's time to cry, cry. Oh. Forget your face, and I still can see your eyes. There ain't no love you can hold when it's time to cry, cry. There ain't no love you can hold when it's time to cry, cry. Yeah. Thank you. That's a humping little song. No need to cry.
It's a good one. Whoa, one more, maybe?
Yeah, I think, Nick, what would you step up and sing one for us, Nick? Please.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Yeah.
Hey, we want to thank you before we sign off with this second song into the overtime. We want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight live and making this a lot of fun. We want to thank our crew. Man, they're a handsome bunch. I think you guys have got a chance with some girls. You got a lot of class. You easy going. So we want to take that. And they got the smoke machine.
And you're in.
Either I hope that's a smoke machine. Maybe they're lit up back there. All right, thank you very much. In behalf of Randy Falder, Nick Leland, Matt Casey, Jim Casey, and Tom Corris, we want to thank you all. Tom, first night you've ever done a gig with us like this.
And I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, boys. As we go, days when the rain came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning park, our hearts thumping, me and you. Oh, you're my brown-eyed girl. You are my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened, Tuesday's going oh so slow, going down the old main with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's walls, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you. You're my brown-eyed girl. You are my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la 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 di da. Well, la-ti-da. It's so hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it. Making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you. Oh, you're my brown-eyed girl. You are my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la 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 dee da, well la dee da. It's so hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it. Making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you. Oh, you're my brown-eyed girl. You are my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da. La-dee-da.
Thank you, Nebraska. Thank you, United States of America and the world. We're so glad to be on here tonight. Thank you again to our live audience and to our crew tonight and to the whole band. I'm Jim Casey saying God bless and happy Thanksgiving.